You see, there are some people, I believe most people don't get up in the morning and say, today I'm going to be difficult. Some people do, don't they? But there are some people that just have behaviors, and this is what we're talking about, negative behaviors, because they work for them. So the behavior that's happening is she's critical and she challenges what goes on in the organization. I'm trying to say this without saying she can be real. Well, I'm trying to think of a nice word to use. She's nasty, she comes up, she accuses. That's all judgmental language. The behavior is that she approaches things from a negative perspective. Let's try and keep it as neutral as possible. Okay, the second part of this model is define the problem in behavioral terms. We just did that. When she does this, even if you're in control of yourself, Sheila, what are you feeling at the time? In fact, when you can see her coming and then she comes up to you and says, you know, I don't know why you would do that. That's against the rules. You're not supposed to do that. What are you feeling? I feel angry and I feel defensive. Okay. And so then you listen for the real problem. I don't know if you're ever going to discover the real problem, but what's going on there is that it's a repeated thing that is so recognized that it's running rampant and it's toxic throughout the entire organization. But you don't want it to be toxic in your workspace. You can't save anybody else around you. But maybe if you change your response to the same situation, you're going to get a different response. Oh, you know, Mary, I need to know more about what you're saying before I can respond. And maybe at another time, you might even sit down with her and have another conversation because you want to work out a win-win change and focus on positive elements. You said that she did other things well. What does she do well?
She does know the safety and security procedures, and you can rely on her to uphold them.
So what if you responded to her by saying, Mary, you know, we've worked together here about 5 years. Responding without even getting offended. Mary, we've worked together about 5 years, and the one thing I've never told you, but I really admire the fact and respect the fact that you are the one person here that really knows the safety procedures. And you know what? I need to hear you. Tell me what you're talking about. I want to take notes on that. How do you think she would feel? Win-win solution. Strive for a solution and make it win-win. It's putting a different spin on the same thing by responding differently to a situation which has a negative outcome to get a positive outcome. Bless you. Oh, that is so what my mother would say, and I don't know why. That means that's the truth, see? So thank you for validating what I just said, Sherry. Changing it. Do you think that your attitude affects your life? It affects your life more than anything else in your life. I could ask you, how'd you feel this morning when you got up? Well, I'm not going to ask you that because I know you felt great because you weren't going to work. But on any one given day, if I said, how do you feel in the morning, and you tell me that I just want to hide under the covers because I can't face the day, then you need to do a lot of soul searching. Someone recently said to me, you look great, Mickey. Now, they might have added for your age, but I ignored that. You look great, Mickey. And I responded, you know, it took a lot of work on the inside before I could look like this on the outside.